Hey, yo, what's up? Of course, it's your boy J.K. Lee. Man, we had the Talkin Sporty podcast. Where we normally gonna be, man. I got my guy Relly Rell right here with me, man. We at his store, man. Talk about your store right quick. Talk about your store.
We at Fit Me in the mall. Y'all already know. Come through. Women's apparel, men's apparel. We got everything you need. You know, the spot to be.
But look, has there been any pressure on you to make this thing pop? Because it's popping in here, man. You've been pushing yourself or what?
It's a little
I always worry about if you pushing yourself or not.
Man,
do I need to step in and help push you?
I be pushing, but it's always a little pressure. You know, you in here with the big stores. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a little pressure, but we straight.
All right, look. Second episode of Talkin Sporty. We got two guests I'm very excited about having. To my left, your right. To my left. But you're right. We have Allison Sanders of Black House Sports. She been out here grinding. I know you follow Black House Entertainment because they got like 40,000 followers on Instagram. So I know you following Black House. What's going on?
What's good, JK?
You been having fun this year, huh?
I've been working. I've been grinding. It's been
working hard.
constant.
Everywhere. I be at work watching my phone on your highlights so I can see the scores.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't do that with nobody else.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I be watching you. So all the pressure on you now.
It's on me?
Yeah, it's on me.
Okay.
On you. Not me, you.
Me.
Yeah.
Man, Allison been on the sideline at the games. During the games, I'm like, the referee's coming. I'm like, Allison, move out the way. She just like stay there like, look, they're gonna run over me. I'm about to get this shot.
Oh yeah, I done been trucked a few times. I got a few war wounds to prove it too. Like especially during football season. But yeah.
Look, I can hear you on your videos talk. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Okay.
Let me introduce.
Y'all calling me Allison too.
What you want to call her?
Allie.
All right,
Stackz.
Allie Stackz.
I knew.
I call her Alice. But Alice Stackz. All right, the next guest we have is former Chicago Bulls lottery pick, LSU Hall of Famer, straight from South Baton Rouge, McKinley Blue Panther, my guy Tyrus Thomas, man. What's going on?
Ain't nothing. How you?
Hey, man, look, glad to get you in.
I've been begging to come in. What you mean glad?
So this is the time for me to issue my disclaimer. The thoughts and views of Tyrus Thomas do not directly reflect the thoughts and views or opinions of J.K. Lee Sports, Relly Rell, Black House, and MGE.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
It's all his.
All me.
It's all his.
All mine. And I stand on it.
All my statements are my statements. That's how I feel. And feelings is like booty holes. Anybody can have their own feelings. That's my feelings.
So look,
Wait.
yeah, go ahead.
I'm about to say you need to check with your agent first.
Nah. He know what time it is.
He already know. He already got the statement ready.
Wait, hold up. This is going to be so politically incorrect. You had a Jewish agent?
Careful. Nah, I didn't. I had a brother. Well, I actually did. I had a Jewish and a brother.
That was for the first contract.
Yeah, I had a Jewish and a brother.
You been on this Jewish kick.
Careful.
No, I love Jewish people. I just know that they got all the connections. I ain't crazy.
Watch it.
I'm not saying anything anti-Semitic, bro. Don't act like that. I love Jewish
Move my
people.
tail up again.
You saw that new movie by Lauren London. Huh?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
It was a great movie.
Oh, yeah.
You liked it?
I liked it. It was cute.
Lauren London looked good. I mean, that was the best thing
she
about
is
the
beautiful.
movie.
You ain't lying.
Beautiful.
I ain't gonna lie.
So, man, Real, we got two basketball people here. So let's get to some basketball questions, bro. So we got Schuylerville, we got Liberty. What the atmosphere is gonna look like in the district basketball game, man? What can we expect, Tyrus?
I don't know. I'm just show up with my team and coach.
Oh, you being too
There you go. Hey, that's the NBA.
Oh my God, bro.
That's the NBA public center.
When I walk into Schuylerville, I don't say nothing. I don't say nothing to nobody when I walk into
You in that
Schuylerville.
north.
Nah, it's not that. It's that. I'm into it.
Yeah, I know.
It's that I don't like. It's hard for me to know like that you around here talking about me. Like this ain't got nothing to do with basketball. And then when you come speak to me, you want me to speak to you. So here's the thing. So if I don't speak to you,
You acting funny.
I gave you the reason to go. Oh, he think he da. No, I don't. I just ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do that Twitter finger stuff. I don't do all that social media. Like, if we gonna be men, let's be men.
Straight up.
Right? And when you be fans, and what people don't understand is these are people's kids out here on the court. Right? So it's a difference when you talking to grown men in the NBA. That's a difference because they're men. Right? But when you cross the line with kids, I don't got no comeback for that. Like, so it's easy to be like, oh, they think they, nah, tell why I'm acting like that. right? So like when you go, so for example, you brought it up. So
I brought it
when you take kids into an environment. So when I say kids, we bring in. It's athletic, so you bring your cheerleaders, you bring your dancers, you bring your
I was there. I know what you're going there.
And so when you bring kids, and you don't treat kids like kids, well, shit, now you want all the smoke that come with that, right? So when our dancers ask to play their music, and you tell them y'all gonna dance to Barney and all the nursery rhymes,
I was there.
Right?
I saw it.
So y'all don't say why. Y'all did it to kids.
Man,
These are little girls.
No,
hold up.
Right? No.
Person on the panel.
No.
Look, we got a Skylarville person on the panel.
I gotta miss
You ain't
something.
A lot of people miss, right? A lot of people gonna always miss what caused the altercation, right? People gonna always miss why there's friction, and they gonna take whatever side they get first.
So I mean, interrupt you. So you saying that there's definite friction in between the Liberty
but it's not. It's man, you walk in the gym.
Shout out to Liberty. Shout out Coach B. White.
No. It's just one of them things that, like, you know, I'm an athlete, so I like to walk in hostile environments. Right, I love it.
Yeah, competitive
right?
environment.
Like y'all gotta remember, we was selling out gyms when I was in high school.
Yeah, I remember.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's against the word.
But also as adults, you gotta remember these are kids, right? Right. So once you cross certain lines, there's no comeback. Once adults cross certain lines, like for example,
she ready to stand up. She want to talk to us.
I'm just
go ahead,
listening. I'm absorbing.
Well, I don't think she reflects that side of that.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Because
I'm
also
on the media, highlighting the kids. So
Are you still alumni though?
Nah, but see, so that's the thing.
Strong alumni.
I don't get into that. I don't get into it's not even so like I don't get into that. Like, I coach at Liberty. I do mental health programs at McKinley where I'm at. Man, these are kids, man. Right. Nobody don't care. We don't own none of these now. One of these schools. Right. I gotta tell my alumni association, y'all get mad for the wrong reason. Nobody's gonna get in trouble if they don't answer to y'all. Y'all don't own the school system, the district, or nothing in it. Y'all don't even own the school.
Look, Ty's been waiting on this moment, man.
Oh, I have.
All my statements are my statements. That's how I feel. And feelings is like booty holes. Anybody can have their own feelings. That's my feelings.
Nah, because you got a lot of people that follow you that be with the Bulls, so I want them to hear it and see it.
You got some people over there that feel a certain way that I might not like how they feel. But that's how I feel. If you want to get mad at me for the way I feel, then don't get mad at me.
This is the thing.
Hey, y'all, all the quotes at the bottom.
Yeah.
Y'all run across the bottom of the screen.
You know, but look, running like the tickle.
This is the thing.
Hallie on the show with him. Yeah. It's not about to get Hallie supposed to.
But here's the thing, though. When you hear my point, it ain't no real smoke.
Mm-hmm. That's just competitive nature.
So it's not. It's on one of them 50 Cent types where, like, I don't want no problems. But when you want a problem, I'm going to say no problem.
Right.
So you think that I got a problem. Nah, I don't got no problem with nobody.
Truth be told, we too blessed and we having too much money in this rap game to be going to war with each other.
Well, but this is the thing, man. And Allison needs to jump in. But, the Skyville basketball program, they playing at a high level, man.
Yeah, they always do.
We can't. Look, the people that you're discussing has nothing to do with the basketball play. I want to make sure everybody understands that.
Oh, yeah, some of them.
Oh, Lord.
Now how direct do you want these bullets? Now, I mean, it is what it is. Because here's again, why does Liberty have friction with anybody? They ain't won no championship. When they was lead, they wasn't nothing. For the last 5 years, they said how you wasn't gonna get no championship in magnet school.
Go ahead,
so why do people have friction with Liberty anyway?
Let him answer.
Bro, you gotta understand, Skylarville has beef with everybody.
Let's get that. We got
beef.
Not beef.
It's Like,
Let's get it right.
But it's always
Scotlandville went from
Scotlandville.
McKinley. It went from Capital
No.
to Sun Lab to
No.
McKinley.
Well,
It's like
no,
when you
It's
come
the other way around,
Let's-
JK.
when you come to Scotlandville, they
It's the
gonna
other
create
way around.
they gonna
They have
create
beef
the
with us. We
environment.
don't beef with nobody.
Scotlandville's gonna
We up
create the
here.
environment. Like
Up here.
So here's the thing.
I just went to the girls' game when they played Woodlawn. Hey,
listen,
Woodlawn, the
listen.
sheriff's out there. Hey, you go right, they go left. It's like what?
Competition.
What? The girls?
Competition is cool. Competition is great, right? You need to learn how to compete to survive in the world. But when you cross certain lines,
shit.
it's like
I'm sorry.
anybody that know me, they know like I play a lot, I clown a lot, but I stand on what I stand on, right? And so once you cross lines with kids, there's no coming back with me.
But Tyrus,
So even how I feel,
Tyrus,
this ain't how B White feel. This ain't how the kids on the team feel.
Yeah.
This how Tyrus
But
feel.
but Tyrus, this is the thing. We ain't even easing to.
Well, you ask.
We just jumped off the deep end.
Hey,
we gonna work our way to the
But what you
discussion.
easing for?
Man,
That what you wanted to get at?
well, get your point
You
out.
started with that.
Get your point out about Schuylerville. It's a Schuylerville alum. Get your point
I-
out about it.
What was the original question?
They asked about the friction.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
And
You
I-
said what
I-
the environment gonna
Oh,
be
what
like.
the environment
I
gonna
said
be
I'm
like.
going in the
environment-
coach, and they say, well, that's the political answer.
Yeah.
All right, well,
You want
here
the
you
real?
go.
I
Yeah,
feel
we
like
asked
it's
you for the
gonna be
real.
pandemonium. I feel like I don't want to call it an issue, but what I'll say is I think the thing now is people know that okay, Liberty is the newer magnet program, magnet school, new this, new that, fresher resources. So the kids that once would go to Schuylerville are now going to Liberty. So that's been a talk too.
All right, and
Yes, yes,
all right.
yes.
So watch this. So I'm glad she said.
So it's like
Watch it. Hold on.
I love your.
I'm
That's the
glad she
thing.
said that because
Oh,
the
boy,
misconception.
here we go.
The
Here we
misconception. She
go.
said fresher resources.
I don't want to hear it.
No.
I mean, y'all got
newer
newer
resources.
y'all have
Not-
new
newer
facilities.
resources.
All right,
But
but
same
but
thing, same
hey,
thing.
but do y'all know in year one when I got there with B White, they had a weight room with no weights?
Right.
No. You're saying right. So what resources? You know how we got weights over there? The same thing that any other coach could do. We went begged.
Right. Right.
We went begged and we fundraised because it's a
but you-
no. Wait. But
But
so
you gotta-
like,
no,
nah,
Ty.
because people think that those kids get resources, and what they don't know is, man, that school like 70%. That's hood. Them all hood kids. Them all hood kids
Yeah,
that
they
don't
come
have
in.
them free lunch kids.
Yeah.
Right.
They are.
Them free lunch kids,
They
and
are.
people think that they privileged.
Newsflash.
Oh,
So
Lord.
look, back to the district showdown between Schuylerville and Liberty.
Everybody about to be there now.
Let me ask something.
They about to be there now. Like, they don't know nothing about ball.
So what do you see happening? What's your prediction? How it's gonna look? I can tell you my
You asking
prediction.
Alan?
I'm asking Alan.
Yeah.
Okay. So
When we go to Rell, we're gonna make Tyrus wait.
Prediction.
okay, what I think the people can expect, I think they can expect like high energy first and foremost.
Is that Scotlandville?
Where is it?
Yeah.
Is that Schuylerville? Oh yeah. So I think both student sections are gonna be insane.
No.
I feel like Liberty, of course, like every other team against Schuylerville, they come out with high energy.
Wait. So
high
why
tempo.
do you think that is though? Why do you think people got
Schuylerville
Schuylerville?
Because
create that
everyone
environment.
gets up for Schuylerville.
No, y'all create that environment. Y'all go out there, y'all got boosted
We're
pregame. Boosted pregame. They got people walking out there on the court.
We've made it to 13 consecutive state championships and won
Yeah.
8 out of 13. That's legendary.
Well, you know, we seen that
gets up-
before. We seen
Everyone
that
gets
before.
up to play Schuylerville.
You know,
We're
we seen that
everybody's
before.
rival.
Right.
We're nobody else's rival. They're our rival. Like, that's the thing.
Well, I tell people all the time, if it's a rivalry, you got to beat them sometimes.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Hey, that game against Port Allen was a good game. though.
ooh, it was lit. It was
Yeah,
lit.
Schuylerville went through the
And
rival.
kudos to Port Allen because, they came out
They
hot.
got a good environment over there.
They
Too.
So
came out hot.
what's your prediction for the Schuylerville Liberty game?
I mean, it's at Scotlandville. Like, you're not even going to get out Scotland. Like, I don't think they're going to let you out there without
Why
getting
y'all
the
make this picture like we just like...
Man, you know, you got to walk into the... We went there for football. I already told all my kids from Woodlawn. I'm like, look, we going back to my house,
That's
to
the
my
best
hometown.
That
Look,
ain't like that.
hey,
I'm
pregame,
from
they going to come
Scotland,
over that. Pregame, they going to come over there with their yeah. Hey, y'all better be ready. Before you know it, they got senior night. Man, they can't even get through the senior night. They be, hey, it's up. I'm like, look, hold up. But that play
what
that helps
is your
Scotlandville.
prediction of the game?
That
man?
helps Scotlandville because a lot of people can't
Who
handle
gonna
it.
win the game, man?
I say Scotlandville because it's at Scotlandville. Now you go play in the Central place,
Because
it might
it's
be
at
different.
Scotlandville, that's the reason.
Woo!
And because it's at Scotlandville.
Yeah.
So you're forgetting about
Let me bag up, cause that.
No, I know about.
Let me get back.
6'10" Dorian Booker.
Yeah, no
you got the most
problem.
athletic player on the court with C. Xavier and T said. Then you got a guard in 10th grade, only a sophomore.
Man, listen to
Jamal
that.
Jewelry. Like,
I'm
like he
saying-
is the facilitator. He earned the name point guard because he keeps the game in
Yeah,
motion.
some
Like,
lab transfer.
and then don't forget about Judge, who's gonna shut you down.
Nephew,
Like
yeah.
pressure from the get go.
I'm saying
So,
playing Scotlandville at home is like playing Duke at home.
Not
Duke
really.
different
Not
than
really,
Cameron.
because
And then when you get
to
them
be
somewhere
honest-
else, it's like, oh man, we could have been playing with them.
To be honest with you, it's really not that because it's mostly alumni that come to the game. I mean, but games like this, you're
Yeah.
gonna get a good bit of the student body to come. But
Yeah, it's alumni. Even the alumni. You
Right,
got Uncle
so
Willie,
it's
Uncle
not
Willie
just
at the
the-
corner.
it's not just
You got
the
Mr.
venue.
Portier doing
it's
push-ups
the
in the
caliber
corner.
of the team. It's the caliber of the team. That's all I'm saying.
It's the environment too.
It's the caliber.
Well,
of the
no, I
team.
mean, but I don't think he's really throwing any shots.
No, they can
because
play. They got a squad.
the environment at Scotlandville is a tough environment.
Yes.
In football and
But the team
basketball.
is tough. As
You
hell.
saying it
Yes,
because you
it
see it
is.
all the time. You see it all the time. Now you go to a game that's at Cali High, and you go to a game somewhere else, and you see that environment, and then you come to a Scotlandville environment, you're like, oh, this is different.
Let me do that.
If you don't have, if you don't have them type of kids, some kids will break under that.
Even
Yeah.
the cheerleaders got
Like, yeah, if you don't have them type of kids, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have them type of kids that's been playing in that type of environment, they'll get that. They're like, oh, Lord, this is different.
So it's intimidating. You're saying.
yeah, it plays into the game. It's a factor into the game.
But not the only
If I've been
one.
playing at Family Christian all the time, and I've been playing, and playing them type of teams all the time, but then I get to Scotlandville, or you get back to McKinley, how the bottom used to be when they played.
big blue machine.
People all around the court. You got Uncle Willie from the barbershop. He round there every time
You
a
got the
3-point.
turkey wings
Yeah,
on.
turkey wing man in the
Yeah.
back. It's a different environment. It's a totally different environment. So it's like the kids, you know what I'm saying? Now Liberty kids, yeah, they might. I mean, they probably used to it. Some of them probably used to it.
Let's throw
But I just feel like that's
But
gonna
he
be.
said they not privileged kids, so they should be able to rise
Nah, I
to those
mean,
Your
levels.
turn.
Okay.
What's your prediction, bro?
we
Look, he
see.
been sitting over there on his hands, bro.
We're gonna see.
Huh?
We're gonna
You
see.
just gonna show up and play basketball.
That's it. That's all you can do.
I'm not gonna let you slide with that, Tyrus. What you ain't finna do is get all the way up to 100.
Hey,
Oh, not because shit. At the end of the day, you ain't asking me about. If you ask me, if I was playing, I'm telling you, we finna go in there and bust their ass.
All you can do is coach.
But I can't sit up here and gas some shit up. So y'all go circulate this shit and then
What
it
Tyrus
be, you know what I'm
said.
saying? Like nah, because again, these my
Why you
my
just tell
thoughts.
you?
Right.
All you
You
can do is
feel me?
coach. You can
So
tell
like,
this
all
dude,
I can do is go
coach.
coach.
That's all you can do.
Respectfully.
You know what I'm saying? Like you ask what the environment, I know what the environment gonna be. Now if you ask how it's gonna come out, we gonna go play a game.
So when the game over, if
Why
y'all
you-
lose, don't run up to Tyrus right after the game with that camera.
Oh, he gonna talk some shit.
That's the thing. Like this is man. You alright?
All right. All right.
Police just killed somebody last week. They killed
Yeah.
you all right? All you said was the S word.
Right.
So the thing is, like, even that, man, I can't. I think for me, and it ain't even like I'm not better than nobody, but I done seen this ball at such a high. Man, these are kids, right? Like, and so it's literally like I don't coach. I ain't trying to be no head coach. I coach to help the kids. Like, man,
But
ain't all these grown
okay.
folks be going crazy over high school sports for what?
Well, look, me and you talked off camera, and you brought up some concerns about the basketball environment in Louisiana.
Oh, it's terrible.
I didn't want you to say that on the
Oh, it's
camera.
horrible. Why? You don't want me to tell the truth?
Don't nobody like medicine. It don't taste good. They just want a whole bunch of the same old.
In which aspect?
All of it.
I don't think it's horrible. I just think it's
I
not.
think
What,
it's not. Okay, it's unrealistic
why you say that?
because every kid they go drop 40 and be like, I'm going D1. Yeah, you played the school for the blind this summer, right? Like y'all in high school playing in bull crap tournaments because you wasn't good enough to make this team. So your daddy, your uncle, somebody went started a team. It's too many teams. How can you get good if you running from competition?
Tabernacle, sanctuary, because we keep God first in everything we do.
Ooh, I've been saying that.
How can you get good if you not willing to grind? If you not willing to not get no playing time, and if you feel like you better than somebody, if you can't work and bust they butt to get playing time, you're not a college athlete
Well,
at all.
And
So that's what I mean by it's unrealistic.
It is.
You're not a Division III athlete at all.
Kids not getting basketball scholarships, no way.
You're not a Division III. You not. You not that. You don't have what it takes to be a college athlete. You don't have the grit, right? And so while your parents think they're giving you an opportunity, they're killing you.
Well,
They're trying to
but-
prepare.
okay.
They're trying to prepare the
Okay,
road
but
for you.
But this is my thing though. This is my thing too. You know just as well as I do. Who you play AU or Sports Academy right
Dream
now?
Team.
Dream Team. Sports
Coach
Academy.
Jimmy.
Nah,
No, it's
Coach
Jimmy. It's Jimmy. So you
Peanut,
know,
peanut.
So you know just as well as I do. You know, we have the top end, big time AAU program, but they going to get kids from Texas and Mississippi. That's what I
We
fought.
don't have the big
No,
top
we
end
don't. We don't.
program.
All right. So
Florida League.
So watch this.
Randy Livingston, Florida League. That's a big time
So,
program.
I mean, that's one. Yeah. I'm just talking. I don't know.
well, Louisiana League. That's another
Baton
one.
Rouge got too many
But-
AAU teams.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes. So this is
Ah.
what I'm
Watered
saying.
down.
I
So
agree.
this is what I'm saying. So when I played, it wasn't no Nike teams that you had AAU, you had YBOA, then you had the
YBOA.
bull crap.
Break.
So now what it is,
Bull crap.
YBOA is bull crap. AAU is bull crap.
Now you
If
got
you're
the
not on
Nike
Under
circuit,
Armour or
circuit.
Nike or
Nike,
Adidas,
Nobody
circuit,
looking to you.
Nobody's looking at you. So it's no reason for a kid going into his senior year to go to a YBOA tournament in Florida because there's no college coaches there.
But this is but
So
this is
you
my
went
thing.
drop 40 in front of
Nobody.
Ghost Dad.
Nobody.
But look, how do we rectify that though?
You.
That's what I'm. Look,
hard-
it's one
hard.
thing to
I'm
fuss
I'm
about
to
it.
I'm about to tell you why why it's like this.
I don't even
because-
know why like this. How do we fix it? Is what I'm
The
asking. Ty.
solution.
When people start
Starting
speaking
their
the
own
truth,
team.
right? And we stop letting these guys who, man, I've been doing this for 20. You've been doing this for 20 years and you still here, so you ain't doing nothing. So when we stop
Lord, have mercy.
going to the people who making us feel good, and we start hearing the truth from the people that done been there, right? Because we want somebody who never been there to take us there. We don't want to hear what the people that been there got to say.
Yeah, tabernacle, sanctuary, because we keep God first in everything we do.
Because it's usually not, the truth hurt.
Don't nobody like medicine. It don't taste good. They just want a whole bunch of the same old.
Right? So when I tell you that, hey, you dropped 40 this
Boy.
summer, but that's not good enough, you don't want to play for me no more because you want to go to
hate.
JK who's saying, man, you the dog. No,
You
you're
hate.
not.
And the
No,
other
you're
coach
not. You
gonna
playing
play
against
into
this
that.
bull crap. And y'all don't understand it.
I agree. I do agree with everything you saying. I just think it's a situation. I also bring football into it. You know, why the elite athletes, I mean, let's be clear. I mean, your partner, Glenn Davis, chose basketball over football.
Right.
You know, so basketball was kind of the thing from
Well,
the 90s to
oh.
the early 2000s. Can we agree on that? We was a basketball town. Now, these
Yeah.
days,
Yeah
these
and
kids
nay.
playing
I mean,
football.
yeah and nay. I think it was still equally both. Now it is because man, I was at LSU. Man, we had so many local dudes at
Yeah, I
LSU.
did.
Like at LA, like so it's still. You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
kids in Baton Rouge around this area are not getting basketball scholarships. Like you
but
said,
they're not good enough.
we got over 50 AAU
They're
teams,
not good enough.
and nobody's signed a
Like
scholarship.
no, and that's not a knock. That's not a knock. So it's two tiered. One reason is because all kids think that they are D1,
And their parents.
right? They don't understand that D3 pay for school, D2 pay for school. They don't understand about NAIA. They don't understand about CAA. They don't understand that they got thousands of schools
Yep.
that's not D1.
So
So
look,
go somewhere.
right?
this
So
is-
that's number one.
But no.
So
Go ahead. Finish your point.
kids they when they realize they not going, I watch it. When they realize they not going D1, this is what they do. They gonna now start tanking. You know why? Because it's easier to say, oh, this happened or that happened or this happened. This is why I
Man,
did.
you ain't seen no kid tank.
Yes. Yes.
Who?
I'm telling you.
Well, look, that's
Y'all
a
don't
no
know
for
what
me.
it look like.
And the,
I know what it
the
look
parents
like.
still be pushing.
Listen,
We
y'all-
coaches. We
it's-
trying to
it's
tell
like-
you.
from the outside, you don't know what it look like, but when you're around kids every day and you playing against the same kids and you watching, it's a time when you can watch it. In football, it's right after the first signing period, and then you go watch other teams and you gonna see who done gave up and who worrying about who else done signed somewhere.
Oh, and now, yeah, I can vouch for that.
After
yeah.
basketball first signing period, you get to see who not playing with because they not playing because they love the game. They trying to get something and they feel away because somebody else got what they want and they don't see that shit in sight.
Oh yeah, now you got
And,
it.
and I agree with I agree with what you're saying. That's why I told you to come on the pod. I agree with
Nah,
your
and
point of
that's-
view.
you know,
but
it just-
but for me and you and Brandon, we got to sit down so we can figure out The culture needs to be changed.
Well,
They
I
need to
just told
cap the
you what it
AAU
is.
program.
I just and so
How do you hold on? How do you cap an
They need
AAU
to cap it.
program?
They need to stop in a certain.
I ain't never heard that
a
before.
certain area. They need to have a certain amount of
Well,
program.
so here's the thing.
Oh,
you
I
don't,
see what you're
you
saying.
don't cap it. You don't. People don't realize that. If you not, they don't realize now. If you're not on the circuit, you just playing. So they not gonna ever cap that because that's the money machine,
maker.
right? So we finna get these kids and have them go around so I can make money and have these tournaments just to make. I'm hosting these big tournaments for high school kids with no college coach there. That's a money
Mississippi.
grab.
You going to play in Mississippi, holding the walls and all that.
That's a money grab, right? And so
Yeah.
until people really understand, one, this shit hard, right? And then two, this ain't for everybody, right? And I think like, so you can go back to, you brought up when we played, man, dudes was playing just because they wanted to play, right? And what came with that. Now, yeah, dudes like, I want to go here, but it was like, I'm about to ball, like I'm about to play, like.
Well, I remember the Dream Team days that y'all played for pride, bro.
Yeah, everybody, but whoever. Even when you talk about just sports around the city, like people, you was playing for pride, like you was
Neighborhood
playing,
pride,
yeah, like you
all
was playing
that.
to play, right? But you also only had 2 or 3 AAU teams, right? So now what that mean is every team got 2 or 3 people that know each other. So now we about to collide all year. Then we're gonna go back to something. Like this is what people don't realize. 15 and under, 16 and under, 14 and under. I want to say 13 too. 13, 14. I can't remember 15. 16, 17. Baton Rouge Sports Academy and Louisiana Dream Team out of Baton Rouge was in the Final Four every year.
Every year.
Right? So you got 2 teams
Remember?
out of Baton Rouge that's in the Final Four of the country.
Yep.
Right, right.
Every year. Right? And so people don't realize the reality, right? So like talking to some of my people, college coaches, everybody think that they kids could play at schools around here. Right?
Right.
Right? And they don't understand how hard this is. Like, even like they'll look at, man, he could play at Southern High.
Shoot.
Motherfucker can't score 12 consistently in high school.
Oh.
Right? And they'll look at Southern and think it's a knock and not understand them dudes there.
Been
They
playing
grinding
5
harder
years.
than the ones at LSU because they, you know what I'm saying? Even that kids
transferred
are
3 times.
Okay, but this is my thing with you is, you're obviously opinionated. You know, you have a lot
Yeah.
of thoughts on the process. Why haven't you started your own thing to kind of, because that's the reason why, let me talk now. It's my turn.
Go ahead. You got it.
That's the
your
reason why I
show.
started the
Take
Boo Boys. I didn't like what was going on around the city, which is basically the same thing you're saying about the basketball circuit. I didn't like the fact that, okay, if the kids don't play for these 2 teams, they just don't play.
Right.
You know, so I wanted to solidify myself and bring about a real organization. Look, we could play up there and we're going to, full of a bunch of guys. So I'm asking you, at what point I'm asking tough questions. I'm asking
All right.
questions that people that's watching is going to say.
Yeah, now go ahead.
You're obviously opinionated. Why haven't you used your resources that you obviously have? You got resources. Why haven't you started an AAU program to kind of focus on the things that are obviously troubling the AAU circuit in Louisiana? South Baton Rouge, South Louisiana,
'Cause
especially.
I don't think that I'm the one to fix that.
But why?
Because I don't talk a cute enough game.
But when
Like I don't talk. Like,
but correct
I'm
me if I'm wrong. You are the last Baton Rouge native to be taken in the lottery pick in the NBA
Man,
draft.
that don't mean
correct?
none of these people around here.
It should though.
But we're from Baton Rouge. You
Baton
know
Rouge.
better.
Yeah, you already know. You already know.
But it should though.
But that ain't my fault.
Right.
I can't make them think that means something. That don't mean nothing to them. So what I'm gonna try to make it mean?
So what if I got you off camera, me and you had a realistic discussion to see what me and you could do together to help the concerns that you have? Would you be willing to talk
but
about?
See, here's the thing.
No, ain't no but, man. I'm asking
It
you a
ain't.
question.
I don't
Want to do.
want it.
All right.
There you go.
Like it's just one of them things. Like even that, I can't get caught up in that. I'm not like, cause I ain't doing like what I'm trying to be the best coach. I don't care about that. What I'm trying to do, go win. Like that ain't.
Hey.
I'm trying to help young men and young women develop
How much
as
that lottery contract was for the camper?
Man,
Google it. They do everything else. Whatever it say, that's what it was.
Just think about the AAU. Like when y'all played with LSU, I feel like that was like the Baton Rouge AAU team. Like when y'all was
Rell,
at LSU.
Rell, he'll remember twerking with us in the club.
Pause.
Pause. Pause what?
He'll remember off of Nichols.
Yeah,
He
he
think
was
I'm
there.
lying. What he
Yeah,
dancing
he
with
was.
us?
Again, Granddad.
This nigga said twerking though.
Not twerking. Not twerking.
Man, if you don't go somewhere with that. Wow.
Nah, him and Lamar used to be getting.
Him and Lamar. And Glenn was with Big Baby was with
you
him.
holding on to that one, so you really believe that?
Hey, that really happened. I'm not making that up.
Okay.
But back to the other shoe. When y'all went to the Final Four, I feel like everybody in Baton Rouge felt like we made it.
Oh yeah.
Nah, it was, but so to go back to that, right? Watch this.
Then y'all went to the Final Four with
Like I tell like so like
With
even
the Baton
with
Rouge
the
AAU team.
with a Baton Rouge AAU
with
team. Like they ain't run no plays.
Nah, we didn't. We just were hooping.
Yeah.
Nah, like we really just were hooping. Like with when we talk about the landscape of basketball in Louisiana, right?
Right.
So even when you look at LSU, people are like, oh, they need to be recruiting in state. Who?
Well, okay.
Right. So you're talking about a Power 5 school. When the last time I'm about watch this. Since
Well, you let Reese go to Virginia. That's
not,
that's
but what I'm saying is
I know.
minus Reese,
Javante.
minus Javante, minus Corey Chess.
Chess.
Right?
Hell yeah.
When's the last time Louisiana had a 4-star athlete in basketball?
Robert Williams.
What year?
Oh, that's
No, Robert Williams went to Winfield. I think he was Winfield.
Oh yeah.
But you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's not. So
it's
even
not football,
that
we got
people want to,
man, we have 6'3" people playing down low.
And that's what they don't understand. Like it's not. It don't translate.
6'3" dude walking around the school, right? Play basketball. So I'm like, dog, go play defensive end.
So even this. So even this. Like what people don't understand, right? You might look at this kid. He might be, just say anywhere from 6'6" to 6'8", right? And we got him playing on the post with his back to the basket. Yeah, we doing him a disservice because when you leave here, you better be able to pull that thing up, right? So like we don't understand how basketball work. Like we don't understand how basketball work. We don't prepare coaching in basketball, high school level. They coach to win. They not coaching to prepare the kids, right? Like they're not coaching to prepare the kids to get to the next level. They're coaching the kids. We don't have a shot clock. We can hold this motherfucker all day. That's not teaching you how to play basketball, right? That's not teaching you how to play basketball when you just going for the win, right? So it's like you got kids don't even understand. You don't understand. A coach could walk in the gym. I could see you dunk and still say, oh, he don't know how to play. Oh, he athletic, but he can't hoop. They don't understand even that. Parents think, oh, my kid had 40. Well, yeah, the 2 minutes that the coach came in to recruit, he looked like crap, so the coach left. They coming in because if I flew in town, I'm finna come to Liberty. I'm about to go hurry up and go catch I'm going to catch the tip off here. I'm going to catch the end of the second quarter and the beginning of the third there and hope I can make it to Madison and catch the end of the fourth. Right? So I'm not, because all I need to see is what I need to see. I don't need to watch no whole game.
All right, well, look, I agree with what you're saying, but for me, I like problem solving. Like, we got to be able to fix it because we got a lot of kids. I mean, to me, Jacob Wilson was a hell of a basketball player.
Yeah, he signed with Wichita State. That's a powerhouse.
We talk about a guy 6'5". To me, what would make it, and you could piggyback out this with the second question.
I have to go back to Dexter, too.
Yeah, Dex. So what happens when those guys get into a situation where LSU not calling, and what do you think the issue is with the current LSU basketball program? If it's not recruiting the local kids,
all right. So
no.
Here's the thing. One, it was hard for them to recruit this year.
Missing scholarships?
It's just that it's hard to bring a kid in when you don't know, like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to play postseason. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So kids trying to wait to see that's number one. And number two, bro, it's just like dating. These kids you better like who like you. Right? Like you around here wanting that woman, man. She not looking at you. You spinning your wheels.
All right, look.
You
go
spinning
where
your
who wants you the most.
You know what I'm saying? And so if they ain't recruiting you, you probably don't want to be there.
All right, look. We're gonna change real quick because I want everybody's opinion on this. Cause we can talk about that one forever.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start from this way and go this way. Best high school basketball player in the city right now.
I mean, Pop can't really be stopped right now.
6'10". Who you got?
The most dominant or the best?
The best player, like the first thing
well,
that come to your mind. The best player. Rell, you want to keep going? You got to think more?
He's the most dominant right now.
Can we do a top 3?
No,
Yeah.
one.
Oh, put your spot on. So you got that spot on her because she got to say somebody from Scotland.
I don't have to. I mean, I've seen enough teams play. I'm going to have to say Madison Prep, Josh Smith.
I like the answer. That's actually what I was thinking about buying too.
Yeah, Prep.
What you got, Tyrus?
Man, I don't even know.
I can tell you which
No,
one of
see?
yours I really like. Preston Coleman Jr.
Oh yeah.
I think he can really play.
Is he the top though?
Nah, he ain't in the top though.
He's the top.
But he can
I
really
mean, I'm just
play.
being honest. Like it ain't, he could play. He's
Right.
big for us, but when you talking about,
Who the next big signee?
I don't even know.
Yeah, that's another
Who
one.
the next big signee in Baton Rouge?
Yeah, in basketball.
Man, like it just, I don't,
Jamal Drury?
I don't know.
I don't, bro.
Scotland?
I know this sound crazy. I don't even know. I ain't even watched enough for to know who the. I know that sound crazy.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
I don't
who
really,
else?
I don't really see nobody like.
Jace Depron,
Oh, from Madison Prep?
a
Yeah.
6'4" guard
Yeah.
that could dunk flat footed.
Is he gonna be a power five? Gonna be a big time signee?
Nah, this is piggybacking on his
Baton
point,
Rouge
though.
not gonna have that.
And
Our
and
guys
so-
play football, man.
And so,
playing football.
and so, like even with that, right? So like what stands in the way of our better kids is they don't play against good competition. So it's easy to be good
Dominate,
against bad competition,
True.
right? Like it's easy to be good against bad, and that's not a knock, but it just is, right? And so literally, like that's bro, like people don't understand how like on all sports. Literally, my little cousin, he's in JUCO right now, right? Literally, the coach, another coach, warning them, but like, just wish they would have played better competition. You see what I'm saying? So it's like to get a fair judge.
Right.
I can't. If I'm recruiting this kid out of California who's playing Sierra Canyons and J Sierras and these schools on a nightly basis, I can't take his numbers and come look at your game when you playing Bel Air, Broadmoor. And it's not no knock, but it is what it is. Nah, like I'm not saying it's a real.
It's true.
Like I can't come and gauge what this 6'5" guard doing when he playing teams and ain't nobody got a 6'5" guard.
Yeah.
Right, when your 6'5" is a football player who I can't gauge that. I cannot gauge.
We
It's
just ain't
like,
got no
for
tall
example,
kids being born right now.
Like for example,
I got
I
one
don't
for
play
you.
in the break
I got
league
one
because
for
of
you.
that.
Hold on, Ty, what you got?
I got one for you, but it's not boys basketball.
I was about to say.
Shayla Foreman, Southern Lady.
I was about to say. Now the girls basketball
I
front
feel
seems
like
like
she
it's
can compete and play with some JV.
the girls
team
basketball
boys.
seems like it's doing better in Baton Rouge. Because I think it's because it is only a few like AAU teams and on a few programs.
It's only
and
two
they,
of them,
And
right?
they really going out and they really playing competition and the good players really playing together.
So I talk about this on every level, right? Like people don't. WNBA is my favorite sport to watch.
Right.
I love watching women's
They shoot the
basketball.
hell out the ball.
Right. Well, they play the game the right way.
High IQ.
They play the game the right way,
Fundamentally,
and they don't play
yeah.
with ego. Women ain't gonna play the game with ego. Another thing women not finna do is they not finna go do all that hard ass work just to hang out with their friends or be cool and say I'm on the team or da. And they not about to let their mama push them to do none of that. Their mama's not about to push a young girl to go because the reward ain't the same. So all the girls that's playing, they playing because they want
love
to
it.
play.
Yeah, they love it.
Right,
Yeah.
and that's what people be missing. A lot of these kids is burnt out. That's why I asked me, man, my son not doing no basketball training until he about 11 years old.
See, what
Nobody
I
ain't
say.
put for what?
Let them have fun.
Like
Just
for
play.
what? Develop a love for the game.
Make 'em choose.
6 years old,
Right.
6-year-olds are going work out before they're gonna hate the game before they can even understand how to love it.
I know at times that sound good, but we gotta take into understanding that your son might be 6'11".
It don't matter. It don't
But
matter.
he can walk out there. He can walk out there and see you and say, I want to play basketball.
But think about this.
North Carolina gonna say, come on.
Hey,
No,
but-
Tyrus is 6'10", so we gotta do the math on that.
But just think about even like, cause man, it's on every level. I talk about it on every level, and it's a lot that been removed. And the love of the game is one. Everybody playing for what they can get from it
Right.
on the men's side, right?
That's everybody
So
doing,
think
yeah.
about being younger. First off, these kids don't play outside. They don't play outside. They don't play at the park. So let me break that down.
They don't
for
watch
you.
full games. They
don't
watch highlights.
They don't watch college.
That's true.
They watch highlights.
They don't watch college. High school kids don't watch college. I can remember being in middle school, being in the backyard, acting like I was Joe Smith.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was at Maryland getting buckets.
Yeah.
I'm in the backyard shooting on the crate, counting down from 3. I'm Joe Smith. Right? Like, I can remember wanting to be, I can remember being in elementary and middle school, wanting to be Mike Williams at McKinley, wanting to be Jeremy Robinson at McKinley, wanting to be Wiley Kirby at McKinley, wanting to be, because, like, those were the steps. Nobody is taking the steps no more. Right? Like, nobody is taking the steps to, I just want this. I don't want.
Because everybody can look good on Instagram. You can make it look like you're a baller.
Right? And, like, so even as a kid, if you wanted to play at the park, you had to really want to play, because first off, the big dude's not going to let you get on the court unless something happened to where we got to have 10 to play. So you had to sit out there all day hoping that you get one shot to play. Right? I'm going to sit out here all day hoping that they need a sub. Hoping. That shows that he love the game.
Right.
Right?
I agree.
Even when the old dudes were shooting around, niggas ain't just let you come get no rebound. You had to go figure out how to box one of them out and get the ball so you get your shot.
Kids
and
different.
then once you got it, they gonna slap it out your hand. So you had to learn how to be tough with it.
Kids different.
Right? Now they laughing, but watch
Kids
the
different.
steps. Watch the steps. So now, once you done got cool enough where they let you shoot around, and then they picking you up, you still can't shoot the ball. You got to play defense, and the only time you're going to get to score the ball is if you get a steal and a layup in transition.
Fast break,
And once you earn that trust there, they're going to let you get one shot per game, and you better make it. Right? So guess what you got to learn how to do now? You got to learn how to pick your shots and know where you shoot from.
Right.
Right? Because if not,
play your game.
They're not going to let you play no more. You got to play defense out here as a youngster. If you don't play D, you can't play. Right? And so kids have missed the steps because we so soft on them. We want everything to be easy for them, right? We want to prepare them. Yeah, we want to prepare them. We want to prepare the road for them instead of preparing them for the road.
You coaching, so I know you know like I know soft kids.
Hey, how much? Where we at on time? Oh, my bad. All right, go ahead. What you think?
Soft kids, bro. It's like
Technology, baby.
kids now, like you cannot talk to them a certain type of way. It's
But
like,
this is what I
bro.
wanna
Emotionally challenged.
Well, this is what I want to ask
That's
Allison.
what it is.
I want to ask you this because I go through hell in my inbox and under my comments for not talking about enough. Some parent want me to talk about this kid or the kid. Do you have to deal with that?
Oh my God.
Oh, thank you.
And it's one of your own though.
Who?
It's one of your. I'm not gonna disclose any names, but like this like Black House right now is a labor of love. Like that's like my hobby at this point. Like I haven't taken a red cent from anybody to showcase or expose or highlight their kids. I get an inbox, and this is her second time inboxing me about why do you only take pictures of certain kids and your kid is on a video?
Yeah, that's
like
parent.
you're not paying me to shoot pictures of your kids. You don't go at the Advocate like that. You don't go at WALP like that. But you don't come at me like that.
They do, because they feel like they can touch
to my world.
But it's like I'm not intentionally disregarding your kid, but I can only catch what I can catch.
Like I tell the parents, everyone will be treated fairly, but they will not be treated equally.
It is what it
That's
is.
life, though.
I can only highlight, what's standing out. Like,
and what you want to do, just ain't nobody paying you.
Exactly.
If you want to shoot the same child all day, is that your nephew, your baby sister, little cousin, little brother?
Exactly.
That's what you want to do. Ain't nobody paying you.
Even that though, it's like shit. Just ball out.
just ball
And then we'll
out.
see you. They worried
And
about
it's
That's the main thing that they worried about, how they look on Instagram, dog. I'm telling you.
But for me,
I got kids that never play. That'll be
Boy, they
hard
got 5 highlight
on
clips. They got clips. Man, I had a kid with a highlight tape of warm up.
A highlight tape of warm-ups.
but they look pretty doing warm-ups.
I had a kid with a highlight tape of all warm ups.
And then be
Like, who made
in
this?
their bio on Instagram, baller, athlete.
Who cut this?
But
Who made this for you?
My thing, JK, it's like, okay, I understand your child wants to be showcased, but it's your approach, Like, respect goes a long way. Like, if you would just say, hi, I appreciate you coming
lead
out
with
and
the money.
Like, I'll pay you to get more shots of my
Lead
kid
with
or
parents,
something, but
lead
don't
with
come
the
at me
money.
like,
And that's the thing.
like I owe you that.
Lead with the money.
When we start talking Black House, we start talking Level Up, we start talking Louisiana Next Gen. This is what y'all do to provide for yourselves.
Right.
And I tell people that all the time.
She do it for a hobby.
Well, but she's still an entrepreneur.
She got everything.
Other avenues.
Yeah, everything.
This is a labor of love.
Yeah, but like I never understood that. I wanted to ask because I talked to I talked to a few media guys. I can't look at it the way you look at it. I flash out and cuss them out. I'm pretty sure you see some screenshots of me cussing some parents out.
I'ma just block you.
I cusses them.
I'ma just block you.
Man, parents are the number one problem with the kids now.
Hey, nah, like parents.
Nah, I didn't say that. I love my parents.
I tweeted.
Parents will say it's the coaches.
Listen,
I love my parents.
I tweeted the other day. Like parents can single-handedly like destroy the love of the game for their kids, and they don't understand it and they don't see it.
They think it's the coaches.
Yeah, like, and they're gonna say it's the coaches, and they're gonna say it's, you know what I'm saying? And
You
it's
gave
like,
them to me like that.
exactly.
You gave them to me like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like even, it's just like, so even they're going into like, hey, I'm not dealing with no parents. I don't want to be in charge of that. Like, I don't want to be in charge
So
of
you
taking
just
nobody
leave.
cheering.
You don't have no parent conference.
like I don't, because it's not.
None of the parents can talk to you.
Nah.
How you do that?
I don't work at the school.
Oh yeah, so you really don't have no obligation. Cause I'm like, how you get that gig?
So even that,
Cause I've been an assistant for years.
I volunteer, bro. I've been an
assistant for years, and they be like, I need to talk to you.
But also, you gotta set them boundaries. I should be white. They get the coach. You be white. I don't care what it is. They could be trying to hand me some money. Be white. Give it to him. I don't want to touch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of them things though, cause it's like, I don't wanna.
And then you
it ain't to be facetious, bro. But I know this basketball.
Right.
I know this basketball in and out. I know the game. I know the business of it, and I all of it.
Sorry,
right.
You could have been.
And so it's like I'm not ever about to have no lip wrestling match with nobody about what I know. And you ain't paying me nothing.
No, you could have been a 15-time All-Star and led the league in scoring. Somebody daddy out the park swear they know more than you.
Yeah. And guess what, man? Listen.
Wait. Why had to be the park? What the park did?
Listen to your dad.
Why do we choose the park for that? I don't know.
Listen, hey, listen. But that's how, like, dog, like, even that, I be laughing sometimes because it's like, I be hearing the parents, like, we the worst coaches ever.
Oh,
we're the worst coaches ever.
Worst coaches
like,
ever.
we're the worst coaches ever. We don't know what we doing. We, you know, and it's like,
they got favorites.
And it's like,
they got favorites.
And it's like,
wait, hold on. What'd you say?
They got on the they was like, hot. Well, I ain't gonna. That's throwing shade, huh?
Well, no, go ahead. No. Me and him talk about this.
Yeah, no. It's, I mean,
they was like they got an army of coaches, but they still couldn't pull it off. That's what
yeah, I mean,
you can't play the game, Bob. You got 100.
What you want?
Well, that's what he said. The first time, hold on.
Go ahead.
The first time I called Tyrus, and this is a true story. I called him after they lost, and he was like, "Well, JK, I can't go dunking for him. If I could, I would.
All you could do.
I can't go dunk."
Hannah was a good school like that. That was.
But they was better.
It's just a night.
Yeah,
they was a better team.
You play basketball.
They showed up.
You play basketball. You already know.
They showed up that night.
One night somebody can come out and you like, man, this ain't the same team we.
Yeah, but you got, I mean, and it's
watching them warm up, you didn't think like they had the athletes to really come out.
You don't need
like
the athletes.
that.
All you need to do is put that thing.
I mean, it's just one of them things where, like, you know, even like that, you like, man, you know, it's easy for to tell somebody, like, it's easy to be like, oh, they should have did X, Y, and Z. They should have did, man, nah, I'm a hooper. You got me here, shit, this your show.
Right.
I'm not about to make no adjustments in the last game of the season. Like, for what? For what? We got here.
Yeah.
For the first time.
Right? We here. So you know what to do. We here. This another game. This the last one. So if you can't drop them, I can't drop them for you.
That's true.
And right? And so, and it's like, as a hooper, it's a hooper. JK, if we rolled you all the way here, shit, we gonna ride you tonight.
Yeah,
win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw.
Well, that's
right? And so people don't understand that. So even like, you know, we had some parents with the rum that, man, your child been turning the ball over all year in JV. You want us to trust them tonight?
Man, guess what, man? Get off the boo-boo.
Give him a shot.
Not tonight. Tonight ain't the night.
He wasn't down the bench. You ready?
Tonight ain't the night.
Parents don't understand. You could have been working on one thing all week long, and that kid get out there.
Because parents don't understand. Like, parents don't understand sometimes. Like, you can ruin a good situation for your child.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, they need to understand
like parents don't understand that you can ruin a good situation for your child.
Hey, look, hold on. This is not all parents.
Not all. But for the most part.
I love.
We got one that can get throughout the games all the time.
We got great parents. We have great parents here in the Baton Rouge area. Not all of y'all.
All right, so and here's all right, and so let me clear this up a little bit. I don't do too much clearing, but I'm gonna clear this up. And don't make
Tyrus,
it a bad
that's cap, Tyrus. All you do is clear stuff up. But go ahead.
What I cleared up?
You done been clearing stuff up the whole time you been on the
Like what?
podcast. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro.
I just want. That's not saying they bad parents, right? And so here's the thing, though, because people gotta understand. As a parent, you always, and I had to tell a parent this, right? So he got to telling me what he know. I say, look, let me tell you something. As a parent, you're supposed to always do what you feel is best for your child, right?
Amen.
And so if you feel like that, who am I to tell you is any different? Because if you do take my word and you feel like something else is the best, you're not doing your job as a parent.
I feel
right?
you, man.
And so the problem is, so they not doing, it's not malicious, but they just don't know.
It's not malicious.
And
They don't know.
Our
They don't
people
know.
hate to say, I don't know.
I agree. I agree with
Our
that.
people hate to
I
not know,
agree.
and they hate to say they don't know.
I
So
agree.
they not just, it's
And we
not
gonna
like
go
they
put that
being,
put a
Yeah.
quote up.
so it's like when you got, so it's just like, you can have passion, but if you misinformed, that passion is gonna turn out bad.
Right. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna turn out bad. So what happens is a lot of I know what's best for my child. No, you don't. Not when it comes to
don't.
basketball.
You don't.
Right? Because you ain't never did
Hey,
it.
football
So look,
too.
Football too. What a lot of the problem is in the Baton Rouge area, and I say this all the time.
Standard.
Parents will come up with reasons to not listen to their coaches, not listen to
Yeah,
not listen to other parents who have been successful. I tell people all the time, why the hell? To me, if I had a high school football player in the Baton Rouge area,
Tamika.
I'm calling Tamika Murray. We talking an two under All-Americans, one of them in the NFL. Nobody calls them. Nobody reaches out because we got too much pride.
Hey, man, look.
His daddy played.
So watch this.
His daddy played ball
At
for
Capital.
a Stromer.
That's true.
He know what he talking about.
Hey, so look, when I first came home in 2016, Lee had just reopened. So
Can't
go
say
over
Lee.
there. I
yeah.
can say what I want. Go over there. And like, I really wasn't trying to coach, but I, help be out, da. So I'm like, man, I want to help everybody. Like, I don't be with just, like, you know what I'm saying? I sent every coach in Baton Rouge, private and high school, a handwritten note telling them I was home, I wanted to help, let me know how I could help. Zachary coach hit me back.
Right.
Broadmoor coach hit me back.
Yeah.
St. Michael's coach hit me back. Not watch how this go.
Oh, I already know what
Watch
you're
how
getting at
this
with
go.
this one.
Yeah,
I already know what you're
Watch how
getting
this
at.
go.
We know what you getting at.
Watch how this go.
Oh my God.
You high.
Zachary coach hit me back. Broadmoor coach hit me back. That's when he had them twins.
Yeah. They could really play too.
St. Michael's, U-High, Episcopal, FCA.
I could have called him out.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
None of the-
And so when you say, why you don't, for what?
Because he
I-
gonna come in
'cause-
here thinking he know everything and try to take my shine.
Right? And so it's like, I don't, what I'm
Who
about,
he is? He only played in the league 9 years.
what I'm about to, yeah, right.
He gonna try to
I was
think
better than, this the one I love to hear. Oh shit, my senior year in high school, I killed them. Yeah, I was a sophomore. I ain't get off the bench, so you ain't kill me.
6'2" then.
Right?
What you-
Yeah, like I was
Like, he drew like
6'1".
Yeah, he
You
drew
know what
like
I'm saying?
7
Like,
in 2
but
years.
even to take it out of that, it's like we always, as a people, right? This is what our people do. We always
Yes.
complain about what we don't have. It's like the Deion Sanders effect. We complain about what we don't have until we get it, and then we find a problem with why, like, we don't want it now, right? Because it's not, right? Like, it's not
boy.
that, right? So we'll say, man, we didn't have these guys go to the league, don't nobody come back, because you don't want the ones that come back.
You don't want-
You want LeBron to come to Baton Rouge. For what? He ain't got no ties here.
Nope.
I agree with you.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so when you say that, it's like, that's another reason why I move how I move. It's like,
Well,
I ain't out here trying to kick, like, I don't owe nobody nothing. I try to offer help because I feel like I owe society. You know what I'm saying? God bless me, so I owe the community, but I don't owe a person nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, it's hard though, because before I moved back home, I was in Austin. I was still in Charlotte. And it's easy to go help them people, right? It's easy to go help people that don't know you,
Right.
right? It's easy to go help. It's easy for me to say, hey, high school coaches, I'm around here. They call you, hey, can you come? Right? These dudes, they don't. So what you want me to do when I got resources, but you don't want them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like what you want me to do when I get Cox committed to broadcasting a whole tournament to make sure our kids can play on TV, and I got I got D3 and D2 coaches ready to come. What you want me to do when other coaches in the district go behind my back and shut it down? Like, what you want me to do? And then you double back with the Red Stick Invitational, which is nobody's here. No coaches are here. To hell with the fans. No coaches are here to help get our kids out of here. So what you want me to do when I'm bringing shit to the table, but y'all don't want it? What you want me to keep trying to do? Because the reality is y'all ain't got the resources I got. And I ain't trying to act like this, but you can't do what I do.
Yeah, tabernacle, sanctuary, because we keep God first in everything we do.
So I'm not going to fight you because guess what? My child 2 years old. He ain't in this game. I ain't got no skin in this game. My son 2. I got one child, he 2. He'll be 3 in April. So everything, I ain't got paid a dime in the 7 years of working with none of these kids.
But that's what I'm about to tell you. The reason why I asked you to come, I told Rell you was coming. The reason why I asked you to come on is because people need to hear.
Nah, like even that, I got back like,
no.
Oh, you're trying to break tradition. What is, man, tradition ain't working. Tradition ain't getting our kids nowhere. So when you look at the EBR tournament, it's not what it was 15 years ago. So even we get flack, we get this flack, right? Oh, they taking them boys out of town like they won something. Nah, we not thinking that we better experience and exposure.
Hey, well, I know
because for some our kids,
every year.
That was their first time riding. Fuck basketball. That was their first time riding a plane.
Well,
some of them, it was their first time leaving Baton Rouge. Right. So when everybody be with all that, oh, who they think they is, nah, it ain't that. Y'all not understanding what we doing.
Exposure.
We trying to maximize these kids because here's the truth. What we know, 90% of them ain't gonna play basketball past high school. That's what we know. Right? It's a statistical fact.
Yeah, it is.
Right? So this ain't how I feel. I'm throwing shots, and actually it's higher than 90. Right?
Yeah.
So when we exposing them, it's for life. Right? It's not about no basketball. We ain't got not one 3-star. So no, we don't think we better than nobody. But what I do know is we can provide these kids with opportunities that we didn't have. Right?
So look, I agree with you. I just want one more topic covered. Who win in the NBA championship?
Man, I ain't watched enough NBA.
I know. You want to start with the Super Bowl first?
Let's start with the Super Bowl.
No, like you talking about NBA ain't get to the All-Star game yet.
I watch NBA because I gamble on it. I guess y'all don't.
Yeah,
I don't even, bro, truth be told, I don't watch sports. I never did.
Who in the Super Bowl, Rell? Man, stop taking so long and say the right
Eagles. I'm gonna go Eagles.
That's just because you hate the Cowboy. Boy, you a player hating.
Cowboy,
all he do is player hating.
Cowboys
in the Super Bowl.
All he do is player hating.
I don't like it. Y'all, you and down to get on my nerves.
Man, who I want to win, I'm a Dallas Cowboys diehard, so I'm
Bless
going
your heart.
against the Philadelphia Eagles, so I'm going for the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's go.
You ain't watch NFL.
I'm not even gonna watch. I hadn't watched the Super Bowl in probably about.
Hey, Super Bowl party at Tyrus house.
The last Super Bowl.
Super Bowl party at Tyrus house.
I'm gonna call the police as soon as y'all get there.
We gonna post the address.
I'm gonna wait till the house get full and call the police. I got a house full of black people. I don't know what's going on. Help, please. When they see that address where it popped up from, they gonna get there fast too.
I'm gonna give y'all both opportunity to talk about what y'all doing specifically. With the Black House. You can go first, and we get with Tyrus on his ventures and with helping people. But you go first.
Well, with Black House Entertainment, that's what it started off as an entertainment company. Started doing like high school, citywide talent shows, fashion shows, parties, peace campaigns, peace picnics. That's on the adult side. That's Studio 9. But Black House is more geared towards the youth, like just giving them an outlet, exposure, highlighting them in a positive way to showcase their potential, no matter if it's through the music entertainment, the sports entertainment, just showing them that they have an outlet, because that's all they really want is attention. Like a lot of them don't get attention, and that's why they lash out the way that they do at school with their parents. Like they want attention, they want to be acknowledged for the things that they are doing. So that's what Black House is. It's a platform to showcase and to highlight and to promote positivity amongst our community.
Why you call it Black House?
Like, why you think?
Tell me.
What you see on the page?
I mean, but didn't you blue and silver?
I know.
Oh, okay. That's,
He throwing a Skyland.
I'm just saying. You was blue and silver.
But,
the blue and silver Eagles.
But it has nothing to do with like just Scolinville.
Okay.
Like,
You right.
Lord,
You right.
deleted all of them,
Yeah,
sorry.
you good.
Okay. It has nothing. I mean, it originated. That's why I started getting most of my content because I have heavy roots in Scolinville. But however, over the years it grew, and so other people gravitated towards it.
Yeah.
So.
I
That's
rock
what
with
it's
Black
for.
House. Anything you need from me,
I appreciate it.
I want to talk about you, man. The thing that you're doing away from basketball. I went to your page and checked it out, man. Talk about that, man.
I be doing a lot. What you talking about?
Talk about the mental health.
Oh
aspect
yeah.
of it.
So I do like a lot of mental health advocacy, mostly with youth.
Yeah, I seen you, man.
I got activity books and content and stuff that I create to
I
help
saw
people get through stuff, and it's really just like that's why I am like I am too about like.
Look, hold up, not to keep going. Tell everybody where they can find the book and we.
OrangeCloud.network, www.orangecloud.network. You still gotta say that?
Nah, you ain't gotta say that. The people know that it's gonna auto populate.
But nah, like that's just like. That's just a space I'm in. It's more like, life got a whole bunch of other things that go into it, but if you ain't taking care of yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these kids can't tell you about themselves, but they go training 3 and 4 days a week. It's like, it's not.
Well, everybody love Allie. Allie fits everywhere, but you get a bad rep. Me and you, we get bad reps because of our opinions, and that's the reason why I kind of wanted to allow you to.
I get a bad rep.
Oh, boy, people can't stand you.
And see, watch this.
But
though.
you my partner though.
But here's the thing. Nobody who can't stand me can't tell me what I did them. You see what I'm saying? Like when people be like, oh, it's cause y'all feel away, but I ain't did nobody
Jealousy,
nothing.
Man.
Yeah.
Like I ain't did nothing since 2006 in Baton Rouge but give.
Hold up. Let's go back to the video with him and Boosie right before he got drafted. You remember that? Don't look like
Thuggin' and Loving It?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't
That was
Thuggin'
Thuggin' Loving. That was the badass DVD.
Oh yeah. I ain't that. Like even that's just a regular day, and I was going back to my grandmother's house, and it's just up the street. I didn't know they had cameras out in there.
Like, we gotta find that footage.
I'm leaving the gym. I got on a cutoff.
He's so tall. He's taller than everybody on the street.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was lit. Like that wasn't. They just so happened to just be filming like a regular day. Just
in the South.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was just a regular day. But yeah.
What was your mindset when your name got pulled? You knew it was gonna happen already?
Yeah, before that. That, like y'all
so
watching on TV, the calls already came in. Like before the first pick, I knew Portland was gonna draft me at 4 and trade me to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like so it's. That just
bro, that's impressive, bro. That's impressive, bro.
I remember
number 4 overall pick in the NBA draft. Bro.
I remember everybody in Baton Rouge felt like, probably the same people that's hating now.
And so
the same people that's hating right now.
And that's the crazy part because it's like
the same people that's hating now.
You said it.
Same people that's hating now. Man, look at Tyrus, man.
It'd be weird, right? Because it's like
2006. I never remember. I never forget where I was when they called your name.
2016, when I come back home, it's like some of you coaches I played against while you was coaching, and some of y'all played against y'all, and it's like I'm just trying to help. I ain't trying to do nothing but help. You know what I'm saying?
So to clarify, Tyrus ain't trying to overshadow y'all basketball programs. He's just trying to, and I believe him. That's the reason why. I knew he was gonna talk and be entertaining, but that's why I invited him on the show.
Hopefully we can get Baton Rouge ball right.
Yeah, we got to get Baton Rouge ball right. Me and you will talk off camera. I got some ideas.
Allie ain't coaching?
I know what it takes.
Yeah.
I think
See, people don't be knowing Allie was a hooper.
Allie a hooper?
Yeah.
Allie don't want to play no basketball, man.
She played the Bucks, huh?
Yeah, she played with the Bucks.
Yeah.
No.
I thought you
You
played
did
the
play the
Bucks.
I
Bucks.
played with the Jags.
Oh, the
Jags.
Yes.
Simone played with the Bucks.
Yeah, Simone played with the Bucks.
And
You
she
with
played
Coach Matt?
Yeah.
I played with Lil J. Remember Coach Matt? All y'all girls basketball coaches. She say she trying to help. So don't do like they did Tyrus and not answer the phone. So Allie trying to help coach. So yeah.
So not
You said coach?
Yeah, what he said. He said coach.
I said coach.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
Man, Alice ain't coaching that, man. Alice want to be behind it. I'm surprised she showed up for the podcast, honestly. You did good, though. I'm proud of you.
So since we can't party at Tyrus' house, we going to Allen.
Y'all come, I'm just calling
Boiler Room on Sundays.
Boiler Room.
Boiler Edition.
Plug it. Go ahead,
on
plug.
Sundays. The official Super Bowl party festivities are going down at Boiling Room.
I'll be there.
February 12th.
12.
Yeah, Sunday, fun day.
What else you got to say? You got something you want to close out with? Bro, I'm glad you came. You did good, too, bro. You did good.
What that
He
mean?
act like he shocked. Like,
I was so
man been
nervous.
talking in front of ESPN. Karen was like, what
Well,
you
you know,
shocked for?
because Tyrus actually held a lot back. So, me and him to talk off Karen, boy, this
You had
conversation
to have
spiraled.
a whole nother.
Wait, nah, you know,
segment.
you gotta. I can give him enough.
But look, as
Yeah,
always,
get off this.
shop Fit Me BR.
Yeah, shop fit me.
Shop.
Intrigue Boutique.
Oh, you got hold up. You got a question?
What you got a
You got a
question?
question?
They have been preparing that question for you, Tyrus.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Come on.
Chels, go ahead.
Come on, Chess.
Lay, what's your question?
I kind of just want Chess to stand up.
I don't have a question, but y'all could go and follow my business page, Silhouette. It's spelled SILOUXTTE, and come book a massage with me.
All right, what you got?
I have a question. What advice would you give a young athlete coming out of Baton Rouge?
Advice towards what?
Like pushing towards their dream or pursuing basketball?
That's a good question.
One, be realistic. Two, love what you're doing. Two, be realistic. And three, should have no expectations. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just like, because if you plan it to get something, the moment you don't see yourself getting it, you're gonna stop.
Yeah.
Right? Like the moment, like if you plan to get something, again, when signing day happen, if you ain't got no offers
Right.
and everybody else got offers, you're gonna be shits in the playoffs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know. You know, so if you ain't playing it just to play it, then you know.
Well, that's one thing you did at McKinley, man, because your offer came way late.
Well, most people don't know I actually committed to Miami.
Yeah.
So I committed to Miami first, and then Perry Clark got fired, and Seth Greenberg was at Virginia Tech, and my last two, cause see, like even that's the reality of stuff, right? So like my mindset was like Virginia Tech was a football school, Miami a football school, but how I was looking at it then, the ACC. So every night I'm finna be playing against Duke, Carolina, Maryland, Syracuse. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't in the same conference. You gonna play Syracuse. So like I'm looking at it like I'm just finna go. I'm taking the same approach that I took in AAU. Like I wasn't the top nothing on now one of the teams I played, but who the best man? All right, I got him. Like that's my approach.
Gary did too.
You know what I'm saying? Like who? Oh, he the one that get the buckets. Whether it's a guard or a big, who they best player? All right, coach, I got him. Right? Because they come to see him. Well, I'm going to get seen because I'm finna check him.
That's smart.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, the LSU stuff came later. You know, like, even that, I played with a chip on my shoulder just because I wasn't recruited there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I went there, it was then just a business decision at that point.
Boy, when y'all beat Duke, boy.
Shut up, you was a Duke fan.
I was a Duke fan until they played LSU, and then I changed my mind.
Then he like, I hate
Everybody, either you hated Duke or love Duke, though. Everybody.
They was cheating y'all and everything. Y'all still won that game. Yeah, look, man, that's it, man. Appreciate everybody, man.
Blessings.
Yeah.
Holla, man.